Welcome to Bloop. If you have purchased our tool from the website and subscribed to it, and install it in your machine, you'd see an icon on your desktop that looks something like this. On double clicking this icon, the very first time, a screen or window like this will show up. This is the first launch screen and is required to be set up only one time for each lifetime. Now this little screen has few things that are required for this tool to work properly. First, the first field that's required to be saved or put a value at is the username, and that should be the same username that you had entered when you subscribe to this tool from the website. Let's call the name as John. Our email address that John had at the time of subscription is john@yourbusiness.com, and he had a product key that looked like something like this. This takes care of these three text boxes. Now the next group of text boxes that are required to be filled in are the information about the SMTP host that will be used in routing all the emails or during this time of sent out of this email. Now this is optional, but not really. If you are going to do a real business work using this tool, it is strongly recommended to use your own SMTP host, port number, credentials, and password. If your business has an email domain or use an email domain of a third party, you will surely going to have an SMTP host and all these required fields. If you keep it blank, the system will use the default smtp.gmail.com, and as you can tell, this is a general purpose test only SMTP server that's not guaranteed to be accurate in delivering your attachment every time, or it won't work if the attachment size is above 10 MB in size. So we strongly recommend one more time that we need to set this up right now, or if we didn't have it now, we can always set it up at a later time, and I'll explain that in our subsequent video. For now, let's say the values here would be something like SMTP your company domain.com, and you have a port number 1400, and network credential is John, and your password is something like that. Now, just for the sake of this demo, we are not going to fill in these values, and we're going to save the default with values of only the first three and save our setting. At this point of time, the system will ask you if we are sure the values are correct, so it gives us a second chance to correct if it is not. So we accept it, and on accepting yes, it is just informing us that the settings are saved, and to use our application from henceforth we would need to relaunch it. So on clicking OK, the first launch screen went away. From subsequent uses, you won't see that again, and instead you can have a second chance to set up your SMTP credentials in another way, which I'm going to explain. But for now, in order for you to launch your application, all you have to do is double click on your icon, and your application starts with this main menu as the very first screen. From here, you can launch any of those three tools right from here. but this is a topic of other videos in a series, and we'll deal with that accordingly. Thank you for watching this video.